What's up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome to a very important video that needs to be created on this day at this time, and we got to talk about some serious stuff. First off, I got my hood on because I haven't showered today. I've been at the computer all day, basically haven't left, obviously, with all the stuff going on, the topic of this video, and just all in all, it's been a stressful day. So here is what's going down. If you haven't heard, Mojang is blacklisting Minecraft servers that haven't or don't abide to the EULA yet. They've only blacklisted or about to blacklist 31 servers, all right? 31 Minecraft servers, and TheArchon is one of those. Keep in mind, the only servers I know of that comply with the EULA at this time is, I believe, Mineplex and Hypixel. There may be a couple others, but those are the two big ones. What I'm saying is 90% of people, at least 90% of servers, do not comply with this thing. All right, so we are one of them. We don't comply. We don't comply with EULA just because it's been there. And what EULA is like I guess an agreement or terms of service that Mojang has for servers, and basically it says you cannot have a server that is pay to play, and it seems they would rather, or sorry, pay to win. God dang it, Rush, you're struggling. Pay to win. You are not allowed to have a pay to win format, which is you purchase something and that enhances your ability to win the game. It doesn't mean you automatically win. Obviously, with TheArchon, if you pick up a kit, a rank, a crate key, you have an advantage over a player who has not gotten that item from the TheArchon shop, and it's always been there, right? Keep in mind, EULA, the terms of service, the agreement there has always been there. They just haven't enforced it. So recently we got emails out from we got an email from Mojang, and they were talking to us, and they're very polite, very kind about it, and just straightforward, like, hey guys, you got a couple things wrong here, switch it up, no more pay to play or pay to win, sorry, and if you comply, everything will be good. And then we sent in a response, kind of just asking a couple questions, timeline, etc. No response. So we took that no response as obviously like we thought they had seen it, but we were just waiting. They didn't communicate anything, and again, it's not their fault, you know. Obviously the terms of service is there, we're the ones breaking it, but they didn't reply. They didn't reply to the email. So, and this was about a month and a half ago, and we replied in time. They gave us a week or so to apply or reply to them, and we replied, and it was all good, but they never communicated back. So we have kind of just we changed a couple things, we did a couple things they said, but we also just kind of kept coasting because everyone else was coasting. No one else was making any changes, and obviously if we made a change and no one else did, that would be totally unfair and just unfair competition between servers. So now they've surprised us, and they basically are blacklisting and shutting down 31 servers, and obviously this list is going to grow. These are just, I think it's based on maybe voting sites, etc., the 31 top voting site servers or something. We don't really know. We are on that list. So all I want to do is talk to you. I'm not here to argue right or wrong, any of that stuff. I'm just here to argue the future of the TheArchon and what's happening. Here's what I want to clarify. The TheArchon is not going anywhere. Lots of rumors going around that other servers, aren't going to be able to afford their expenses, the server hosting box, their employees, their developers. We will take care of it. Yes, we'll have to adapt, obviously. We'll have to make some changes. Things will be different, and we will have to adapt. But that's what I want to make clear to you. The TheArchon, not going anywhere. The ranks you have on the TheArchon that you've already bought or that you will buy in the next coming weeks or whatever it is, whenever before we adjust the TheArchon, you will keep those ranks. So no worries there. We've got a system coming out with the TheArchon, a EULA friendly system coming to the TheArchon, where people who have already purchased their ranks, etc., have won their ranks, etc., you will keep your ranks, you will keep what you have, you'll keep everything. You just, once this EULA compliant format of the TheArchon comes in, you won't be able to buy any more ranks. So kind of a last chance here, technically, type of thing, but that's not the point of it. The point is, if you bought anything, you're not losing it. Don't worry. We've thought about that, and we've got something coming in to adjust for that and give new players who can no longer buy ranks once the EULA kicks into effect, or once our new format kicks into effect, you'll still be able to get ranks. It'll just be in a different way. And so basically what Mojang wants, or Microsoft wants with the EULA, They want a game that is pay to play, because if you don't know, servers are a business. It is a business, but more than that, servers cost money to run. They do, like a lot of money to run. And if we don't bring in any money, if everything was free on the Archon, we didn't charge anything, there would be no Archon. So I'm just trying to make that clear, that, you know, that's a big part of it. A business can't run if it's not making money to pay for its expenses. It's just common sense. So what Mojang seems to be gearing towards is a pay-to-play format. They don't like pay-to-win. Fine. It's their game. It's their company. They don't like pay-to-win. They want servers to switch to pay-to-play. And I think other servers have already talked about this, and that's I mean, I don't even have to tell most of you this. That's what has to be done. That's the only other way, according to their EULA, that we can bring in money to pay for our expenses. So pay to play is the way of the future, it's looking like. And then with that, you can sell cosmetic items, etc., things that don't give players an advantage in game. So that's what's going on, man. And yes, very stressful. Do I have a timeline for this? Not really, because again, I'm not calling them out or anything. Again, this is their decision. It's their terms of service, but the communication hasn't been the greatest. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna try and get in contact with a representative there, and it'd be nice to get on the phone or just do something where we can actually get a little bit more understanding than what is already going on. But this video, purpose of it was to tell you viewers, you players on the Archon is not going anywhere. No matter what, we will adapt, we will adjust, and I am really confident that we can easily, without any troubles, keep the Archon going. There's no worry in my mind. It'll just be a little change and a little bit of hard work on our part, and you'll know the Archon just as you do. It will be close to the same experience for you players. So that's the good part, and I know for a lot of you may even enjoy it more, and maybe that's why Mojang is enforcing this pay to play aspect that they like, rather than pay to win. I don't know. Some people prefer pay to win. I mean, Clash of Clans is one of the biggest games in the world, and I think it's pay to win. I've never played it myself. There's a lot of pay to win games out there, obviously, and it's not different for a server to be doing this. That's all I really have on the topic, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all for watching, all for being here, and just thank you for continuing to play the Archon. Again, as of now, I believe they are blacklisting 1.9.3, and obviously our server isn't even 1.9, so right now nothing has changed. We are on a list, but I think rumor is, and again, the reason I didn't really want to make this video yet is because it's so many rumors right now. There's no communication, man, and that's the only thing. But you know, we have enough to know that obviously things need to change, and they need to change fairly quickly. So as of now, everything is exactly the same. You can still buy ranks, etc., and you can still join the server. It's just, and obviously I'll keep you updated throughout the factions episodes, etc. And sorry for no factions today. You got I'll tell you right now, you got an epic one coming to you tomorrow. Main excuse, honestly, I hadn't seen a bunch of my friends here in like 4 to 5 months, and I was supposed to work last night, and instead I went out with some friends. So that is my excuse. I just social life took over. That's my bad. It's not happening again though tonight. Definitely killing it and get back on top of things. Thank you for your understanding, your patience, and leave your comments on how you are feeling down below, and I want to hear opinions. I want to hear perspectives. Let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for watching. Have yourself a beautiful day. Touch that like button if you enjoyed. Join the Rushers by subscribing. We'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.